Welcome back to another episode of the House Husband Diaries House of Cards 2026 year-long multi-case profit challenge. We have sub profit challenges for half case, full case, and then all the money that I've spent on this product. And we bought a lot of this product. And yeah, so if you've been following along, gosh, this is box two of the second half of the second case. So this is box 10 of case two. And then we ripped 16 in the first case and two boxes before we ever opened a case. So that's what? Box 28 of this product. And we're nowhere close being done. So last episode we pulled the Jalen Green Jambalaya. That was cool. We pulled the Michael Jordan Retro, base. We pulled some cool inserts. LeBron James. We pulled a Roberto Campos. Roberto Campos orange to 100. And yeah, so some cool inserts. Jalen Green a cut above. And yeah, we're probably pretty close to breaking even on that box. Maybe a little green, like we'll see. Just depends on how valuable Jalen Green is by the time this video comes out, by the time I get around to editing it. But anyway, it's a good box, good solid box. Shows everybody kind of what this product is about. And the one thing I was talking about, numbers and chances of hitting, banger cards in this set. There's Coco Gauff, nice. We'll see if she can win a major or maybe another major. Maybe she's already won one. I haven't looked her up in a minute. There's Coco Gauff, base card. But I was doing a lot of numbers, statistics, trying to figure out. And the one thing that we haven't pulled yet, other than a Michael Jordan auto, we haven't pulled a lot. But in terms of the type of card, the only insert that we haven't pulled is a Platinum Portraits. And I was looking at the numbers on that, trying to figure out statistically what are my chances. I bought a lot of this product. I feel like ripping a case and a half. There's the great one, Wayne Gretzky, Kuminga, Trey Sermon, Roberto Campos. That's the numbered card, Carlos Colmenares. I can't remember where he is, but anyway. Two things. Roberto Campos, because we got his numbered card. I looked him up before I filmed this, and he was in AA for 2025. So I don't know if he'll be in AA, if he'll move back up, or if he'll move up to AAA. He's only 22. He'll be 23 sometime in 2026. So we'll see where he is this summer. But he still has a chance to get to the big league, so that's cool. And yeah, so the other thing is these Platinum Portraits, right? So is that an Arkwell? There we go, Jordan. So the Platinum Portraits, when you look at the statistics, I was like, man, if you rip a case or two, then you should probably get a Platinum Portraits, right? No. Hey, Sabrina Ionescu on the Arkwell. Some of you WNBA fans can tell me how she's doing. I think she's doing pretty good. She's like a top 10 or 15 player, maybe, in the WNBA. And anyway, the Platinum Portraits are like 1 in 1,200 packs or something like that. So that equates to 1 in 5 cases. 1 in 1,200. Oh, Jalen Johnson. There's our auto. Sick. Jalen Johnson auto. Jalen's having a banger of a year. Molly McGrath. Sick. Jalen Johnson. Old school. Oh, that is so good looking. Corner's not the best, but hey, Jalen Johnson auto. Probably not the most valuable. He's having a great year and it'll probably go up, so that's a cool pool. Yeah, but the platinum portraits, yeah, 1 in 1,200 packs is like 5 cases of this stuff. So we will be extremely lucky if we pull 1 platinum portraits, and your likelihood of pulling the Jordan, there's Jalen Johnson on the retro. Man, Jalen Johnson's gonna take center stage here on the retro and the auto. Give you a minute to shine. Let's get a Jalen Johnson, whatever else. Green PMG. How about that? Make it a Jalen Johnson box. And yeah, so we'll be super lucky to pull 1 platinum portraits, which goes to show you that, sick. Jordan on the blast furnace, always pumped. Jalen Waddle. All right, we'll put him up here just for now. Probably won't last. And Miss Sky Brown. So the likelihood of pulling that platinum portrait, not very good. Not very good. But hopefully we bought enough that we should pull 1. We'll get super lucky if we pull a second. But then, looking at the opportunity to pull a Jordan, you could pull somebody who's not maybe as great. So, and the base, Jalen Johnson. Look at that. We are the Jalen Johnson box. Can't get Jalen Johnson on the blast furnace? Come on. What are we doing here? All right, we have a cut above or a... Since we got 1 in the first box, I'm guessing we're going to get a Reaching for the Stars die cut. There's Michaela Schifrin. Nice. Miss Michaela. And Naomi Osaka. Oh, I said I was going to look up Shane McCarthy. I need to look up Shane McCarthy. Trey Lance on the premium. Mr. Trey Lance. So we've got, 1 more premium. 2 more retros. And a numbered card. And a die cut. So you get a bunch of inserts. Not all that valuable, most of them, but the chance to pull Jordans. And then like a Jalen Johnson auto. Like, I don't know. Haven't seen too many of those. I don't know how much he... Adley Rutschman. I don't know how much he signed once he got in the league. Isaiah Todd. Oh, sick. LeBron James. Jalen Johnson. Sorry, Sabrina. LeBron James on the premium. It's good looking cards, man. It's good looking cards. I think what I like too, even though this isn't a licensed set, it's cool because they put them in. Oh, Devonta and Devonta. Look at that. That's nice. Sorry, don't know where to put them. They don't put them in like a uniform. Well, I mean, those are, right? But like LeBron's Skybox Premium or Jordan's Skybox Premium and the Ruby Retros, like they're just in like pickup clothes, So it's not like they're trying too hard to say, oh, we're going to act like they're in the Bulls uniform or the Heat or wherever, So I think that's kind of cool. So it makes it less nice. Trevor Lawrence, Intimidation Nation, Jalen Waddle, and Naomi Osaka. All right, we should have bangers for the last 4 packs. We should get a retro or 2 and a numbered card and a die cut. So, I mean, I feel like we're going to have a hit in each pack. We got a retro of Jaden Springer and Chloe Kidd. Fresh Foundations. Jaden Springer. Ken Griffey. Najee and Paige Spiranak. Let's do this. Let's do this one. Michael Jordan Green Retro PMG. Reaching for the stars. Scotty Lewis looks like he's reaching. There's Jalen Green. Can we get a Jalen Green duel? Coco Gauff. Michaela Schifrin. All right, Michaela. We see you. Shiny, shiny. I like those cards. Scotty Barnes. And poor Ben Simmons. I just had to say it. Just had to say it. I didn't say it last video. All right. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Rob Hanna. Allen Iverson. Woohoo. Josh Giddey on the metallized. And boxing, Teofimo Lopez. That at one point was probably a pretty sick card. Not going to lie. I need to look up his stats. The last time I was talking about him, I wasn't sure if I know he had lost 1 or 2. Oh, bookend. Sick. 100 out of 100. Sorry, LeBron and Sabrina. All right, so I guess that maybe we'll have 1 retro in here. Maybe we'll see. Teofimo Lopez, 100 out of 100. That card shines. That is so cool. Man, if I could get a Jordan. There's a retro Jalen Green. Metallized Ansu Fati. Zach Wilson and Jalen Green. I will take that. Tommy Caldwell. All right. So yeah, so basically that is just, probably Jalen Green, Michael Jordan on the blast furnace, Jalen Green on the retro, Teofimo Lopez. We got the Premier LeBron, Jalen Johnson on the retro, Jalen Johnson auto. Without looking, Teofimo Lopez bookend. I don't know what the comps are for all these, but I gotta feel like this one is green. I could be wrong, but I gotta feel like a Jalen Johnson auto, Jalen Green, Jalen Johnson retros, a Jordan Blast Furnace, not that those are overly valuable, and a LeBron Premier, along with everything else we pull in the book in Teofimo Lopez, gotta be green on this one, but I could be wrong. So thanks so much for watching this episode of the House Husband Diaries, House of Cards. Look me up on Bob the Card Collector's Discord, or like, comment, subscribe, and do whatever. And we'll just keep on ripping and see how 2026 goes with 2021 Skybox Metal Universe champions. Have a great day.